Start recording.
Oh, no buttholes on the recording today?
I mean, I just didn't get to it soon enough, otherwise that would have been. Alright. So I've got the list up for that spell scroll.
Alright.
If you want to roll me
I will.
let's go with a D8.
Alright. And we have a 2.
2. Alright.
Number 2.
It is a spell for Bones of the Earth, which is a spell from Xanathar's Guide, I believe.
Alright. And of course, my Xanathar's Guide is downstairs.
Thankfully, the internet is very good about things.
Yeah.
Alright. So.
Well, I could probably look it up real quick.
Yeah. So it does. Bones of the Earth is when you cast it, you make up to 6 pillars at the current casting level that are 5 foot diameter and up to 30 feet tall.
And you cast it in a building. Just squished one of my teammates. Oops. Can you cast it in a building?
I mean, it doesn't have any thing saying you can't.
I think I might have just found our pillar repair there.
It could be made permanent.
Tailor the shit out of that thing?
It is already a permanent spell because it literally pulls stone up out of the earth. So, that's what I was like. Every spell I went down the list, I made sure that it was a permanent effect. So the other options on the list you could have gotten were Magic Jar, Programmed Illusion, Major Image at 6th level, which is until dispelled, Modify Memory, anything within the last 7 days could have been taken out of somebody's head permanently, and Awaken, which is actually a 5th level spell, but I determined it was okay because if it had rolled for that one, it was going to include the expensive material component rolled up in the middle of the scroll. So, yeah, those were the other options you could have potentially got. I might keep this list because permanent magic is something I like to keep track of.
We could have awakened the front door.
Yep.
Or Program Illusion had someone like essentially like a holographic butler pops up every time somebody steps inside.
Magical Jarvis.
Basically, yes. They step inside and it just calls out the name of whoever just entered. Alright.
Basically, caller ID for the front door.
That was my thought process to it. Alright. So you guys have... Alright.
Oh,
So
there's a druid spell too.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to pull from only wizard spells.
Right.
I made sure to have spells from other classes available in that list. Because other classes need to do their thing. Like, one of the options I looked at was Druid's Grove. But in order to make it permanent, that one has to be a repeated casting. So. Okay. So, several of y'all have slept at the tower. And then the ones that didn't sleep at the tower decided to stop off to the cobbler and get some shoes repaired on their way. And I haven't actually heard Hestia speak yet. So I don't know if they're actually there right now.
Nanette.
Yep.
She spoke earlier whenever we were talking about her Minecraft.
I didn't hear her.
It says almost Nat.
And I didn't hear her speak. Natalie, you there?
Excuse me.
Are you muted?
Are you
Well,
getting tacos?
I'm going to assume then that she is having mic issues. If you still can't speak, you might need to quit and reconnect. So, mic issues are not uncommon with Discord, sadly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see her lighting up slightly, but I don't hear anything from her. Alright.
Is it working now?
Yes!
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
Yay!
Yay.
We got
I'm glad we got that
Okay.
fixed before something
Yeah.
happened and you wanted to chime in the middle of stuff, because then we
That,
wouldn't have heard you.
that makes sense because earlier I was talking and I was like, damn, these bitches are ignoring me.
It's even worse when everybody, like, you're making jokes and everybody's laughing, like, at appropriate times, because then you'll go for, like, an hour without knowing you're muted.
And you have just spat some of the like best gold material that you've ever, like the funniest things, and yeah.
You thought everybody
Like
heard
you
you because they
sound like you
laughed
gone
at the
through
right
that.
time. Yeah, no, that has happened to me on
I was gonna say
game
it's happened to
chat
all
so
of
many
us.
times. Alright. But yeah, so Hestia and Namiro stopped off and got Hestia's boots fixed on the way back. And everybody else just kind of refused to go downstairs until Namiro showed up.
To be fair, she tamed the fucking spiders and then left us with them.
Hey, at least we know we're safe from the truth.
Nothing.
Told them not to hurt you guys, so you should be fine,
And then he went and threw a potato at it.
right?
And to be
Should
fair,
be
she was a responsible pet owner.
fun. Okay. So, did the people that stayed in the tower have anything that they were going to be able to eat as, like, a breakfast item?
Yes.
Okay, so your character...
Birds.
I still have.
No.
Wait, what happened to all like the cheese and dried beef that we had taken?
What's up? We could have had cheese, and then if not that, then
Potatoes.
we had potatoes.
Just
We
no
got
water.
liquor.
Yes, just soak potatoes in liquor and eat them.
There you go.
I mean,
And
the
a
Irish do,
cheeseburger.
right?
Yeah.
Honestly, that sounds delicious.
Okay. So, we're gonna say that after Namiro and Hestia arrive, several hours go by, and to where it's basically noon when the forget his name off the top of my head.
I got it written down here. Carabas.
Oh, Grabass, yes. Who
Yeah.
could forget Grabass?
Let's see. Where is his Harabaz?
Ass slowly behind him.
There we go. Harabaz shows up and begins knocking on the door. So it's been several hours that y'all have been waiting for him. Where would everybody have been spending those, like, literally half a day? I see Azrael is playing around in the summoning circles rooms.
Azrael would have been studying the grimoire that he picked up from the orc that we killed.
I would have been making sure the animals were fed. And if we got the soil and stuff, I'd be putting potatoes in the crates to try to grow potatoes.
Okay. So the soil is also going to be showing up around noon, I believe. I think I don't remember. Yeah, because they had to go get your order because you placed the order and they had to go get it and bring it. So you're
Well,
getting
good.
a cartload of dirt and manure when
Mhm.
this noble's bodyguard half-orc shows up.
Well, hopefully he's not in the way. I'll need
Where
the
are you
soil.
putting the crates of dirt?
Is there like a back porch situation?
So behind the structure, like in the L shape, in the like
Mhm.
inside the L of the building, that is
Oop.
there's no buildings there. That's just alleyway. So that would fall on the the property line of this building.
Okay, then that's where I'll put it. So it's not in the house, so it doesn't stink anything up, but it's still on our
I
property.
don't think we could really tell the difference at this point.
All
Between
right.
the
So,
spider webs, the corpses, the bird's nest.
I was figuring at some point you guys would clean up all that.
We're definitely going to need a housekeeper.
All right.
And some workers to refurbish
So,
this place.
Hestia, what are you up to right now? Are you hanging out with Namiro? Are you like hanging out on the second floor? Are you up in the fourth floor, just looking out over the city?
Oh, that's an option.
Technically, yeah. I mean, y'all can have access to the. I mean, I'm sure
Oh,
Vader
no,
is still
what?
looking down at where he had fire the other day,
Oh my god.
contemplating how he can get a better swing on the next one.
More like a bigger fire. Oh.
Yeah. So, where would you like to be at? Hell, you could just be sitting on the toilet for all I really care. You're picking where you're at.
You had some bad
That was a dream.
potatoes.
No, but Hessia's gonna go back to that room. Not the one with the birds. Wait, where is she right now? Where's Namiro? Hold on.
Namiro is outside on the ground level getting dirt put into crates for planters.
No, never mind. She can use my assistance, right?
Okay, so you're gonna be lending muscle power to the Namiro cause?
Yes.
Alright, then we will put you over here.
Namiro, tell me what to do.
Alright, so that leaves Shadow and Kaji. Just what floor you guys are hanging out on?
I'm on the first floor. I'm hanging out amongst the arachnids. I'm waiting on this Habaz guy.
Alright, Kaji?
I'm also, in the meantime, I'm writing down some questions that I want to ask.
I'd be hanging out with him. I'd probably be reading through that off-brand Kama Sutra you gave me, just looking at the pictures.
Oh, I just love the idea of it. Just a kid flipping through essentially the comics. He's like, these people are flexible.
Great value fucking Kama Sutra.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's and is Vader actually up in the attic, just out looking over the city, or?
I'm about to move my guy down.
Okay, so where are you moving him to?
Ground floor.
Okay. I was getting my pizza out the oven. Okay. So, I figured Vader would, if you're truly following the Skywalker way, it would be very dramatic to be just staring out over the city.
Man, I was for an entire session, so probably overdid it.
It's
Daddy, who's the strange man up in that tower window?
And
the
why
kid
Don't
has
make eye
fucking-
contact, son.
Kid just
keep
starts
moving.
randomly choking.
Daddy? Why hasn't he moved for 14 hours?
Everybody's got to have a hobby, son.
Alright. So you guys just hear like a loud like knock at the door, like "This is the police" kind of knock.
Oh, I'm about to open it.
Doof.
Let me open it.
You don't talk.
I don't need to.
You're as close to Lurch as like we've got.
Okay, first of all, Lurch didn't ever behead anyone.
That we know of
That's what I was about to say.
on screen. He's an
Hmm.
Adams.
He has a point there.
They do have a
I thought I had a
guillotine.
point with like the whole thing with like not having to talk to fucking intimidate somebody, but okay.
Lurch intimidates lots of people, even though he's
Oh,
very
no.
friendly. Alright, so you open the door and Harabaz is standing there like, "Ah, yes, good. Is everyone else here?"
I just kind of look back and then look back at him.
Was that
Right
a
on.
yes?
Beta, would you let our guest in?
All right, fine. I'll move out of the way.
He might have some information we need.
He steps confidently through the door. Let's see. Spiders are... Okay, well, one of them is out of sight. The other one is not. And he is... Yep, he definitely... Okay. So he notices the 5 foot across spider sitting in the corner munching on a 8 foot across spider. And just kind of stops.
Don't mind the house pets. They're potty trained. They're house trained. Yes.
Not what I expected to see when I showed up.
Neither do we.
Ah, surprise. So, I hear you have information for us.
Ah, yes. He pulls out a letter and passes it over to you. My lady wrote this up as her... She has given a copy to you for your aid, and she has also passed the copy along to the guards, who are now investigating the attack on the estate.
Yes, about that, first and foremost. Do you know who attacked you and why?
Do you open the letter as you ask,
Yeah.
or... Okay.
Yes.
So as you're opening up the letter and ask your question, he then says, well, as you can see on the letter, it was, to our knowledge, the Zentarum that were attacking us. They must have had much more devious ideas in mind than we originally thought when they began to hold us hostage about a week or two ago, and they brought in, I spoke with my lady, that nimblewright y'all said y'all were looking for. It has stolen away a necklace of fireballs that belonged to my lady, and she would very much like that necklace back if y'all do come across it. During the Lord's valiant attempt to drive off our captors, the nimblewright did leave the villa. We do not know where it went.
Okay. That answers like most of my questions right there. Do you like cheese?
Not a
I had a
question.
whole list.
To be
Yeah, I had a whole list of interrogation questions, and I was just going to throw that one in there randomly. So he's answered most of my questions.
Well, this was also like all of these are written out on like in much more elegant speech on the letter he gave you as well. So this is the Gralhund's official statement kind of thing, and he's like, why yes, I do like cheese if it is a proper cheese, anyways.
Fair enough.
Just like completely stymied, like and confused, like why was this question asked?
And who does your patron serve? Your patron lady?
She serves the Lords of Waterdeep, of course. Who else?
Just verifying it.
Let's see. You can roll insight, by the way, if you would like to roll insight during this conversation.
Yeah. Oh boy, this will be fun.
I need to make some more of that.
A 4.
Alright. Alright, well, with the 4, you do not see anything else. Kaji and Vader, you two are both in the room, right?
yes.
Alright. You two can also roll me insight.
Okay, hang on. Insight. I get +0 for that, so 19.
Kaji,
Stand by.
standing.
Gotta tell kiddo good night.
Wait, I need a buy. Come here, buy. I am standing on buy.
Really?
Alright, insight is gonna be a +0 for 17.
Okay. So, Shadowclaw didn't catch it, but Kaji and Vader, when he says that his lady serves the Lords of Waterdeep, it's only partially true at most.
He serves a lord, or someone who happens to be a lord in Waterdeep.
So,
Not necessarily for the betterment of Waterdeep.
So, is it possible if I intimidate this guy, if he'll give me more information?
alright,
Hello?
you said you wanted to try to intimidate him?
No, I was asking, if I tried to intimidate him, if he would have more information.
Not that he would give, no.
Whack.
So, he's not a pushover. If you started trying to intimidate him, you think he would probably stand his ground and fight before giving more information.
Yeah,
So,
fair enough.
he is, the guard directly to the noble for a reason. So, alright. Is there...
What did you do?
Helen just opened the fridge and goes, really? And she's holding a little ninja that was hiding among the condiments.
Nice.
It's only been in there for like a week. I'll move it into a new spot later. Oh, it's fun to move those around. Exactly, you wouldn't expect it. Anyways, do y'all have any more questions for me? I must be getting
Yes.
back.
Well,
What do you consider a
Well-
proper cheese?
Oh, yeah, you're asking the real questions now. Let me bust
So-
open. I have an answer for that, by the way. I just got to bust open so I can get the right
I
name.
figured you would.
I say a finely aged, extra sharp cheddar.
Well, I
goat
myself am quite partial to the Wilhelm Blanc. It's a fine white. It's a fine white cheese that pairs very well with wine. So,
All right, then. Before you leave, one final question. Not about cheese, I assure you. But by chance, do you know where these Zentarum are laid at?
no, I do not know where they have their locations.
Would you happen to maybe know who might know where they are?
As to where they are, no. But I can tell you that one named Erstil Floxen got away during the fighting at the villa.
You're gonna have to spell that for me. Is that with an E or an I?
U-R. Let me get...
E-U-R.
It's U-R... I think I need to flip all the way to the back to get the name quicker. Where is Erstil Floxen? Where is it? I'm not
I'm
seeing
just gonna
it.
spell it. I'm gonna spell it out phonetically. So Erstil Floxen. So one of them
U-R
did get away.
is U-R-S-T-U-L, and then the last name F-L-O-X-I-N. Erstil Floxen.
Okay.
So, and I will get. He was the he was the one that was coming and going, delivering orders to the others in the household.
So how many days did he hold your liege and you all captive?
2 weeks.
2.
Oh, 20 days?
2 10-day, I guess, yes, would be accurate. Because I used the 10-day weeks.
All right then, Harabaz, if your lady liege needs any of us for any reason, I grant thee permission to come knocking on our door. Good day, sir.
Good day to you. And he turns and
Do make sure you get our permission so the spiders don't attack you.
Yeah, that's
he stops like 1 foot out the door. What?
Yeah, there
We have
are
a
spiders.
Slam it closed on him.
You're just gonna push him out and close the door? Like, he was like halfway in the door, so do you just like push him out and close the door, or?
Yeah, well, like Tara fucking said the shit about like he fucking like takes 1 foot out the door, turns around and goes, "What?" And I just slam the door.
Just shove him out the door. Like, oh, wait, what?
what a pleasant fellow.
You get you just hear like through the door. What? And then you hear his boots like walking away. I need to get y'all's windows cleaned, otherwise you'd be able to see him walking away.
Yeah.
Well, we need to get some fucking cleaners in here. We need to figure out what to do with spiders. Get cleaners in here. Make sure they
Yeah.
don't touch the spider webs.
Or do touch the spider webs and move the spiders to a different floor.
Yeah. Because we
True.
could probably like lock them up temporarily down in those like rooms there.
Put them in the magic circle rooms.
Yeah, temporarily while this place gets cleaned up, because those rooms look pretty neat and decent and cleaned up.
Yeah.
You know,
And
Like, I
fairly
was
sturdy
going
with
around.
lockable doors.
Yeah.
Well, those locks
So-
weren't complex. Those were simple locks, but the doors were pretty
Oh.
good.
Yeah. So we could do that while we get this place cleaned up and refurbished and modified. So, like I was throwing around some ideas in my head and like adding rooms to the tower part, like between the pillars. So we definitely got to get that one pillar fixed. But that could give us right there. We could end up with like, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 6 additional rooms in the first 2 levels of the tower alone. And then, of course, we do need a basement level, and I do need a private chamber for the questioning of involuntary individuals.
Involuntary guests.
Yeah. You know.
The demi-plane spell was one I considered for putting on that scroll. I chose not to, though. Because if you'd rolled that one, it would be like, and this is now a spot to dispose of everything.
Uh-huh.
I highly recommend putting, like, if you're putting on stairs, like, right over here somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. For a lower level?
Yeah, because you could put, like, almost a 10-foot wide staircase going down over here.
Yeah. Just like a little kind of, not exactly a spiral staircase, but a curved staircase. Yeah. I'm drawing it on I'm worried about the first 2 levels first, so.
Yeah.
And then once I have an idea, so that will be then, if I do this correctly. This is going to be rough draft, not to scale, so please.
Let's see.
Anybody? We definitely have to have like some sort of like, room where I guess Asriel can practice their sorcerer. I mean, we got plenty of rooms for that, but and another one, like maybe somehow swap the roof out on the tower. It's a conical roof, right?
Currently, yes.
Swap it out for like a glass roof so we can have maybe a greenhouse up there.
Okay, here, I'm going to swap. I just made a duplicate of the map. If you
All
you can draw as much as you want on this map. I'm actually going to... how do I do this? Settings. There we go.
Okay.
So. Alright, this way you can draw on this map with no issues. Okay, so you guys have now received the information that the Gralhunds could give you. So y'all know that the nimblewright had been at their house. They were aware of it, and it fled during the fight, supposedly.
Oh, it also is not there. We know it's not there anymore because of the detector is not picking it up anymore.
Correct. Or chili powder, by the way, if you want it to be closer. So, alright. So it's going to be, we're going to have a few days, like, half a 10-day roughly before anything else will be occurring necessarily. Like, your characters will be on the lookout for information, we'll assume, but nothing will actually progress story-wise for 4 or 5 days. Unless y'all are seeking very powerful help that y'all can't afford. Presumably, anyways. I don't think y'all want the guards particularly helping y'all with the way y'all have acted.
Not particularly.
I'd rather kind of avoid city watch kind of stuff. Just,
Why is it both parties I've had do this are like, no, we're not talking to the guards?
I mean, maybe we might be able to find.
Because with the guards come paperwork and statements and witnesses and evidence.
But we might be able to, how should I put it? Acquire a guard, so to speak.
Which,
Are you talking about bribery?
Never. Yeah, we could possibly coerce them to work with us. Explain to them that the benefits of working with us would be, good.
Beneficial.
Yeah.
Benefits of working with us is it's beneficial.
Yep.
The benefits of working with us is non-health reduction.
Yes. It's also good for,
There we go. Stairs are going that way now.
I could do 4 rooms right there. No. 2 rooms.
You plan on putting rooms here? Is that what's going on?
Yeah. That's what I was talking about. So we could get, this room would have 2 windows, that room would have the 1 window. Of course, walls would be kind of weird. Maybe,
Let's see.
From pillar to pillar.
I'm just looking at something real fast.
Yeah.
No, it's not going to quite work. Need to be more.
Yeah.
There we
go. That'll work. Yeah. I mean, something like that. And then on the second level, we could actually get away with 3 rooms. We might need a second bathroom somewhere.
All right. I'm going to undo the spots. I'll leave your markings there because you're the one. If anybody has suggestions for this, y'all feel free to grab a different color and mark it.
Yeah. I don't want to be alone in this because then that makes me seem like the boss.
Like Namira, he was talking about putting a greenhouse up on the 4th floor where the storage is at.
That's actually her idea.
Do you want to sketch that out? Also, I didn't say it was your idea. I said you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could, or I could talk to Sean about it because I'm not very good.
Okay, because the thought I was having initially was if y'all don't change out the roof to be like a greenhouse style roof up there, y'all would be able to put essentially a attic above the 4th floor, like a loft that'd be like half the size approximately. So could have an even further floor.
Mm-hmm. Well, either way, I have room because I want to do some sort of greenhouse. If there's an area, like I guess where I'm at right now, that we could just do like an add-on.
Yeah.
So we could start getting our own herbs and even food. And we could, if we have excess, we could sell it. It would give us stuff for our spells, stuff like that. So.
Maybe even a chicken coop with some fresh eggs.
And possibly that.
Well, you do already know y'all do know an herbalist you could go and try to buy cuttings from for starting up and so. Alright. So, let's see. Let's roll. Alright, I rolled a 2 on a d4. Who else would like to roll a d4 for me? Other than Sean.
Rolling a d4 for what now?
Roll a d4.
Oh, I only need one, but it would be to
Got a
figure
4.
out how many days we're going. What was that?
4.
You got a 4. Alright. So on day 4, it's appropriate that Kaji rolled this. Because you're the one still holding the detector, aren't you?
Yes.
On day 4, you get woken up at 6 a.m. as it starts clanging in your pocket quietly. Or, like, slowly. Like, not fast. Like, the nimblewright got near you. Within range. I forget the range off the top of my head. I will look that up.
Alright. I would assume I'd probably still be sleeping, like I said, kind of like we did the first night, or at least same room nearby. Shadow.
Yeah, you're on the
And-
most likely on the second floor.
Yes.
So yeah, you get woke up at 6 a.m. as that thing clangs, and then it dies after a moment, but you got woke up by it.
Hey, the nimble thingy is close by. Or was.
Let us, I say we arouse the others and see if we can track this puppet man down.
So this has been now 4 days that y'all have been more or less hanging out at the tower and like going about your business. In that amount of time, if Shadow was trying to, he could have contacted carpenters to start getting like people to look at the building to figure out what they'll need to do to work on it.
Yeah, and I got myself a new cloak in that time too.
Got like a new black cloak or like fancy
Yes.
cloak? What you talking about?
I got a black cloak.
Okay.
It is a fancy cloak. It's for all occasions.
Shopping and just went out and bought a cloak?
Basically, I think. I mean, I guess you do live in a higher end area. He might have stolen a cloak.
Mm.
What? Which method you going with?
He acquired a cloak.
Yes, I liberated a cloak.
Just strategically transferred equipment to an alternate location. That's all.
If you are planning on acquiring a cloak secondhand, I will need a stealth and a sleight of hand check. If you are planning on purchasing it, those are not required.
Okay, for my stealth, I rolled a nat 20, so 27.
Okay.
And for my sleight of hand, 13.
Okay. And one more roll. Give me an acrobatics roll.
That would be a 14.
Okay. So you go and pull the cloak off of a clothesline hanging out a second floor window, and you kind of flub the grab on one of the clips, and have to go back for. You have to go back and pull it a second time.
Say Lovey.
Alright, so you have a freshly laundered, nice black cloak.
There we go. At least they cleaned it for me.
It was still slightly damp when you got it, so you'll need to hang it out to dry a bit.
Not a problem.
It'll dry along the way.
Alright, so that was, at some point during that 4-day hiatus. If y'all needed to go and, purchase anything, you would have spent the time doing that. So, if you needed, spell components, or you just wanted to get new clothing, that would have been a time to do so. We can subtract the amount from your inventory for money if you were purchasing things. So, and once Sean has me a good sketch of what he would like done with the tower, I will work with him at some point, probably before next session, to figure out what the price would be from the different guilds to get the work done. Get you
Do
your
whatever work
contractor
needs to be
quotas.
done. In those few days that we were just hanging out around the tower, I would have started cleaning and sweeping and trying to clear some of the lesser cobwebs.
Okay.
The actual, not the giant spider webs, but the just, spider webs.
This one, like these here, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Maybe
like the
get
little
the
ones in
body
the
out
corner.
the corner.
Yeah, exactly.
So also, if anybody
Fire.
has any other input of what they'd like to see,
Azrael, I'm assuming you're wanting more magic research stuff, seeing as you are very much playing with the magic research circles.
Yes.
All right. So if you come up with ideas, message in the I guess just put it in the in-character chat stuff, since we don't use that one a whole lot, for ideas you guys would like to incorporate into the tower.
Sounds good.
So, alright. So you... I was about to say cat person. Kaji, you had the ping.
Yes.
How do you think about this as people are getting woken up and putting pants on?
I am going to be trying to walk around like the exterior walls. Try to see if I can get a direction.
Okay. Alright. And ladies, the tower's not fixed up yet. Are y'all sleeping at the tower yet?
Yes, I will.
Yeah,
Sleeping at the tower.
Okay.
in a room that's been cleaned.
Yes. And hopefully we've checked the bathroom, see if it's running, all that stuff, making sure.
I think Hestia checked that day one, actually. The water did work.
Okay,
Yes. I just don't think we had hot water.
Yeah,
no hot water.
that's okay. And during those 4 days, I just want to make sure I told the spiders that they're going to be relocating for a little while.
Okay. Which room would you like to currently put them in? If you were
I want to talk to everyone else just to make sure, what their thoughts are and put them away, because I don't want them to be scared if I'm not here. But I want the spiders to still protect the house when we're all not here. So where does everyone think they should stay? Or does no one have any?
About to say where we were talking about
We should make
putting
them
them.
like some little spider holes.
it had been mentioned sticking them in the rooms with the magic circle tables.
Mm-hmm.
Which I know we're going to do that while we're having the place fixed up, but just for every day, like while we're floating around in and out of the tower.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I agree with Carlos. I think. Did we convince them to be trapdoor spiders?
Okay, so just stay kind of.
We could make them like little hiding holes.
Yeah, the big one we can do like a trap hole, and the little one we can do like a hanging, like a chandelier home where it can just drop down on whoever goes through the doors. I mean, that'd be pretty fucking terrifying if I do say so myself.
Okay, well that's what we'll do.
What is this red square here?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think that was the original where you had the yard, and it just got moved.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I figure like a low stone wall around our yard there.
Alright. Let me... Alright, there we go. I was getting an underground section. Because my thought process, when you said trapdoor spiders, give me a second, and I will lock those in place. There we go. My thought process was, if the stairs come down, like, right here, There we go. I'm not drawing to scale currently. You could essentially have, because you'll have a. Where are you thinking putting the basement? Under the tower directly, or under the building structure?
Kind of under both.
Okay. So we'll say keep 5 feet roughly back from the walls for foundation. But like you could have, if they live in the basement more or less, you could put just trap doors disguised as like rugs or something in the main chambers on the first floor.
Yes.
So that they can pop up and defend the main entrances. The windows on the first floor of the tower are like those ones you see in buildings where they're only like less than 6 inches wide. Like a person's not gonna be able to squeeze through them easily if they break the glass out, and they do have glass in them and shutters available.
It would be awesome if Nymeriel could, I don't know, reach out to the bar and see if we could get a couple of their plants, because those are a pretty badass security system.
I can always fly.
Or at least get a trimming so that she can make her own. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're just awakened shrubs. I'm sure they can. Hey, who's your shrubber?
Who's your shrubber?
Arborist?
Not necessarily arborist because they're not trees.
Well,
shrubber is the bright.
I've never heard the term shrubber, and this doesn't sound right in my brain.
Well,
You must bring us a shrubbery.
Yes, you go find the shrubber. What times are this where we live, where men just roving bands of men just knee at women? And who are you? Raja the shrubber. Yes, I have that whole thing memorized.
I should probably watch that one a few more times. Alright. Okay, so if Azrael wants that idea, he should definitely put it in the chat for ideas to add to house. Okay. So everybody then is present in the tower and getting woken up at 6 a.m. Just slightly after dawn.
Why does our bottom floor? Sorry, I just looked at it like sideways. Why does it look like a kind of a derringer? Sorry.
Because it's a rectangular building with a round tower attached to the side of it.
Yeah, no, I've been looking at guns. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Alright, so Kaji, just doing a quick circuit around the building, you do not get any more pings on the detector. What is your next step?
Walking outside. Kind of pretty much, remember how we used to have to like walk around and hold your cell phone up, try to get a good signal? Doing that. It's like the old school Verizon commercial. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Okay. How quickly are you moving around?
Just kind of at a casual saunter, just trying to figure it out.
Okay. Let's switch to the city map. There we go. Alright. So which direction are you going to saunter then first?
I'll go clockwise around the building.
Alright. So you go clockwise around the building, And when you get fully behind the building, so to the west, you get a faint, like, it kind of like, it doesn't fully spin, it just goes,
I get like a faint buzz.
yeah.
Well, it's better direction than I got anything else. I will try to get a hold of like Shadow or somebody and let them know, hey, to the west, like that direction.
Alright, how are you getting a hold of them? And or
Go back
Shadow, what are
inside.
you doing? Okay, so you'll go back inside if necessary.
I figured I woke everybody up and then headed outside to follow Kaji around. And because if we get a sight of the puppet man, I'm going to track his ass or follow his ass stealthily.
Okay. So, you guys... I should have asked this a while ago when you got your new cloak. What did you do with your old cloak?
Remember it got tore up as we were at one of the places? It got shredded.
So what did you do with it now that you have the new one?
Oh, I left it where it got shredded.
Oh, okay, so you didn't have one at all. Okay.
Yeah, I lost it. Where was it? It was around the time of the Puppet Man attack.
Okay.
Yeah, that's because I think it was I had to crawl through some bushes or something like that to get upstairs, and somehow my cloak got snagged and torn. And instead of trying to free it, I just it's gone. It's done.
Oh yeah, that's when we were trying to get into the bar. We were trying to get around.
Yep.
Bushes.
Yep. Like I tried to jump over it, and it didn't happen exactly as I wanted it to. So. But. I haven't really needed one till now, but now I have another one in case it rains.
Oh. I was reading a spot in the book while you were, and I got confused by a paragraph for a moment, and then figured it out. Okay. All right. So you guys have. So, Kaji, you head back around to go inside, and you see that Shadow is standing outside the door. How quickly would Vader and Azrael, Hestia, and Namiral have gotten up and out at the crack of dawn?
I would assume Vader would be pretty quick.
Okay.
I would be pretty quick because I just meditate. I don't necessarily sleep.
Okay. That's right, you're an elf. Forgot about that little fact. Okay. Hestia, how are you on mornings?
You mean that's my preference? Am I a morning person?
How quickly would have Hestia, if Hestia got woke up at the crack of dawn, how quickly would Hestia have gotten, up and moving?
Oh, she would have gotten up. She'd be a bitch.
Alright, and Azrael, what about you? How late did you stay up looking at the library?
He would be studying his book or his spell books. So he probably would have gone to sleep pretty late, but he would have gotten super excited about the fact that he could possibly go hunt somebody down. So he would have gotten up pretty quickly.
Roll me percentile. I want to see something.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Percentile. $80.
You didn't even fall asleep studying your books.
See, there you go.
You will have 1 level of exhaustion for not having slept at night. One level of exhaustion isn't too bad, but it could come up. Alright. Give me a second. Chewing some food. There we go. Okay. Finished my food. Okay. So, Kaji, as you come back around, you see Shadowclaw standing outside with Azrael, Nimiro, and Vader, like, standing out there with him. And Hestia is just barely coming out, still pulling on her boots.
I'm going to yell at him, this way, this way, this way, and start pointing towards the west.
Alright. I just love the idea of Hestia just barely got her boots on, like, It makes me laugh. Alright. So you guys follow Kaji around. And Kaji, when you get...
I gotta hit the head.
Okay. When you get back to roughly where you got the little buzz before, and take like an extra 2 steps, it begins to do its like slow little spin.
I will hold it out in front of me and keep trying to follow it as see if the signal gets stronger.
Alright. So it only has a 30-foot detection range. It begins to chime and buzz as you get to like 3 houses over and start going between some alleys, between some houses down a little alley. And then when you get to the other end, it starts dying down.
Then I will turn around and go back to where it's the strongest and point to that house.
You are standing in the middle of an alley with 3 houses. Are you on the map right now?
Yes. Are we the green dot?
Yes, with
No,
the flaming cart incident on the top left area. There.
Yes.
Let's grab some bright pink real fast. There we go. You are currently standing right here. Give me.
You said when we go this way it dies, and we came from this way.
Yeah, so when you got over here, it started dying entirely, and it starts getting stronger in, like, this range. It's not really discernible whether or not it's closer or further when you're in that range.
You said percentile, so D100. 24.
And I had said perception, actually.
Oh, perception, my bad. I heard. 7. Actually, no, sorry. Yeah, 7.
Okay, so you don't notice that. Azrael, you have disadvantage on checks right now. Hestia, you just woke up, so I'm going to give you disadvantage on perception check as well. But Shadow, Nimiro, and Vader will all have regular.
I got a 19.
Okay.
You said perception.
At disadvantage for your perception. Oh, dang. I see what Nimiro just got.
Okay, so that is perception. That is a 19.
At disadvantage?
It was a dirty 20 or a 19.
Okay. Alright, Hestia, what is yours?
Yeah, I need you to walk me through that because I don't know what you mean by disadvantage.
Okay, so it means you roll twice and take the lower outcome. If you're rolling on D&D Beyond on a computer, you can just right-click and You can right-click the number until you're rolling at disadvantage. I don't remember how to do it on a phone or tablet, but I know that's how you do it on a computer. I think you hold it down if you're on a phone or tablet, and it'll pop up with an option for disadvantage.
Wait. Oh, did I do it right? I don't know.
Okay.
11 and 5.
You roll
You
2
got it.
d20s and you take the lower one.
Yeah, she got an 8.
She got it. Okay, so
8.
Yeah. With your bonus, whatever bonus you have
oh yeah,
for
I see it.
perception. Yeah.
Okay, so yes, you did it correctly. All right, so she doesn't notice. Kaji doesn't notice. Let's see if Nick is back yet.
I'm here. Sorry.
All right, could you roll perception, please?
Hang on. Let me see what my stuff is at. Perception +2. Okay. 15.
Okay, so you also don't notice. But everyone that got above an 18 notices a pile of trash with some clothes in it. Has some shiny bits under a very tattered cloak.
Asriel would investigate as he points out.
Same.
I'm going to roll something to see if that cloak looks familiar. Perception again. Nope, that one. I rolled a 3.
That was why I was asking what happened to your old cloak.
Yeah. It was left behind someplace.
All right. So it is currently there's a pile of uncollected trash with a cloak and some shiny bits under the cloak. Who is investigating first? Because Namiral and Asriel both said they were checking it out. Asriel, you do have disadvantage on checks being exhausted. You're tired.
I would let her, I guess, investigate it, and I just kind of move towards it as well.
Alright.
I could roll investigation. And that was an 8.
You're like, I see it. I don't know what it is from here, though.
It looks like a pile of garbage with a tattered cloak and some shiny. Somebody's trash.
Yeah, alright, so you see you just see some metal underneath a cloak and a pile of trash.
Yep, pretty much.
Asriel and Hestia, what are you two doing? Are you...
I don't even see the pile of trash.
You've only walked past it 3 times at this point.
I would roll an investigation, and I guess I would do it at disadvantage, right?
Yes, until you've gotten a full night's sleep to get rid of that exhaustion.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna roll
5,
investigation
6,
as
that's
well.
18.
I got a 19.
Okay.
Okay. I matched hers. Otherwise, it would have been a 24.
Jesus, you're rolling good tonight.
Yeah, it was a 19. What's it called? A 19 plus 5.
Or a
So,
14
yes.
plus 5.
Yes.
Still rolling really good. Alright, so...
I like the dice. Yes.
Namirel and Asriel, y'all both noticed that the shiny bits under the cloak are a clockwork man that is currently hiding under the pile of trash.
I would kind of look at Emiriel and be like, hey, I don't think there's really anything on there, while kind of like pointing out that it's under there, but without trying to spook it. We're like, yeah, let's go tell the rest of the team, or let's go tell the rest of the guys that there's nothing here to see. Let's go investigate somewhere else.
Kaji's standing there with the spinning detector in his hand.
And I kind of just, I guess Azrael would kind of like whistle towards everybody and just kind of like point down kind of aggressively, like right here.
I am holding this thing up like he's the next king of Pride Rock. I am just spinning in circles here.
He's not getting any weaker or stronger.
I'd be like,
I'm going to position myself at one end of the alley, about maybe 10, 15 feet away from that pile of garbage.
Okay.
I'll say the west end. I'll cover the west side.
Okay. Alright, so how are y'all, let's say, engaging this pile of trash?
I'd say with the perception of 12, with the perception of 12, do I notice them kind of like moving and doing this, or am I still semi it up over here?
Here's a quick question. Were we supposed to bring this thing back alive or semi-alive?
I think so. Although I think
I mean, they said alive was preferable, but they were going to decommission it anyways. So if we do bring it back dead, it's not that big a deal.
Okay, so I would kind of like start pushing everybody back. And just, once we got far enough back, I literally reach up, grab my necklace, and toss a bead of fireball into that thing.
We're in an enclosed alley, homie.
Well, that's what I said. Back away.
Yeah, but there's buildings next to us.
Since when does that matter to us?
It's kind of in our neighborhood.
It's kind of our neighborhood, yeah. Like if we were in some random rich asshole's neighborhood, absolutely. If we were in the slums, I'd probably tell you probably not a good idea. We're not here to harm these people anymore. Then they, give them already shittier luck or situation than they're already in. Like we live 50 feet that direction.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Staring at our house.
Well, 100 feet at this point, but yeah.
Either way, yeah, exactly.
Wouldn't care. As much as Shadowclaw wouldn't care, we can see our house from here.
Fair enough.
Fucking Sarah Palin.
Fair enough.
Gotta see my house from here.
I'm just laughing because it's like he's about to throw a fireball. How did this start? A fireball.
We call that poetic justice.
It's too soon to move.
I call that calling the guards in.
We can just say it's self-destructed at that point. But so how would y'all go about it?
I have an idea.
I was gonna say poke him with a stick.
Squishy.
I have a more astral idea.
Beat the living tar out of with astral arms?
I have astral arms. I can stand from 10 feet away and slap it.
I was pretty close. Alright, Hestia has a freaking bow. She could do it from, I forget how far away, what the range on her bow is.
I think it was 60.
She's a long bow. And
like 120.
Yeah, she could go 150 is the short range. She could literally go back home and still be involved in this fight.
She could phone this fight in from her bedroom. Yes, absolutely.
You're literally 10 feet from the edge of the tower.
I could magic missile the shit out of this thing.
I just love the fact that we need to find this thing. Get woken up the crack of dawn because it walked through your neighborhood. Alright.
I mean, yeah, I could do that. If we all back up, I could just use astral arms. Roll an unarmed strike to like poke it.
And this thing's metal too, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I would get my chromatic orb acid ready just in case this thing gets cray.
Well, I have an idea in case it tries to run. So.
Okay.
Well,
And
why
how we're
can't
gonna?
we just get Fedor to just grab him and hold him?
That's Plan B.
I mean,
I mean, I could go invisible, and once you start slapping it, I could grapple it.
There's a timer that has been started now. Y'all better make up y'all's mind.
shit. Okay.
So, hey, Vadur, can you go grab that?
I mean, he's big, strong.
What am I grabbing?
The
That
shiny
pilot
thing under the
trash, please.
cloak.
Sure, fuck it.
Alright. So you're going up to do a unarmed grapple? Or are you doing a different method of grabbing? Okay. Alright, well make your unarmed strike for landing the hit.
Okay. Let's see.
It is laying down and prone, so you will get advantage.
Cool. Oh wow. Well, the first one. That's good because the first one was a fucking 14. All right. Second one was 24.
That'll hit. So how are you grabbing it then? Since you're landing the hit, fine. It's humanoid shaped.
Humanoid shaped shiny thing.
Think
It's an
R2D2?
automaton.
I was gonna say
No,
think battle droid, but more nimble.
C3PO.
If I'm thinking
C-3PO,
C3PO, I'm grabbing that thing by the throat and just yanking it up.
Alright, well it does have its back to you, so you're grabbing it by the back of the neck. But okay.
Sure.
Just by the scruff.
So you reach down and grab it from the back of the neck and just like yank it up. And in your hand now is a nimblewright wearing a tattered cloak that it got from somewhere. And it is going to attempt to swipe at you. It has not yet drawn its weapon, so it's just going to try to take a swipe at you with its fist. Let's see, that is not going to hit. I don't care what the modifier is. Alright, it does get a couple of tries, though. That's the same number. Okay.
So it's a feisty little robot.
You're having
puppet.
some problems.
It can't get its arms quite that far back. It reaches and then draws a rapier and dagger while you're still clutching the back of its neck. Alright, let's roll initiative just so we know what order people are moving in. We're going to automatically put Vadur as top of initiative but already went.
Well, I have a 0 for initiative, but I rolled nat 20, so
I'm
like
just doing
a plus 0. I don't get a bonus for initiative.
I was like, how do you have a 0 for initiative?
No,
Yeah.
like a plus 0.
Alright, I need a nimblewright.
I got a dirty 20.
Alright. I don't have nimblewright. Alright. Well. The heck? I don't have Lockbot on here? I'm confused. Oh, there it is. I'm not using a Nalia's token for this. Alright, I'm just gonna use Lockbot real fast for this. Add to initiative.
We're not using that kind of robot.
Terrence says we're not using that kind of robot. Alright, so Vader, we're gonna give you 21 regardless because I said your Shadow, you had a dirty 20. Kaji.
12.
12. All right. Azriel. Initiative.
14.
14. Nymirel.
I need to roll again because I rolled when everyone else rolled, and I didn't see what it was.
You
got
can scroll
6.
through the game log, but go ahead
It
and re-roll if you
I
wish.
couldn't figure out how to do it.
You can go ahead and
Oh.
re-roll. So, all right.
16.
19.
19. Sorry.
All right. That's 19. Hestia.
7.
7. All right. And now I need to roll for this one, and it gets a. Jesus. Okay. What is?
I don't see that number on the dice.
That's a 21 on a d20.
It got a
So it
20.
lands on a corner.
It actually got a 22, but since I said we're already past Vader in initiative, that means we're technically past it as well. My words have bitten me in the ass. Okay, Shadow then. That makes you up first. It does
Okay.
have a rapier and a dagger in hand, but it is being grappled by the back of the neck by Vader.
Well, I can end this really quick, or, yeah, if I do that, it could end it really quick if I attack.
We'll go for it and try.
I could use my new toy. The Iron of Balara.
Luna, sit down.
All right. Yeah, I think I got to roll to hit, right?
What are you using?
If I use the iron bands,
let's see. I believe you have to make a attack. Make a ranged attack roll.
okay.
So
Interesting.
essentially, like throwing a dagger.
Yeah. So that's what I'll do is I'll use my dagger attack, but it will be those iron bands.
Let's see, because it just says make an range attack roll with your dex modifier plus proficiency, which that should qualify for dagger. So
yeah, and 15.
You missed. That is the first time you've thrown the thing.
Yep. Bloody hell. And yeah, that's it for me. I will have to retrieve that thing.
All right. So Nymiro, your turn.
Okay. I guess I'm going to do my bonus action of casting Shillelagh. And then I guess because it's trying to attack, I'm going to hit him with my quarterstaff.
All right.
Okay.
Shadow was on that side.
22.
22 will hit.
Okay. 10 points.
Okay. All right, it's taking 10 damage. Is that all you can do?
For now, yeah, that's all I want to do.
Okay. Okay. Azriel, it is your turn now. It has been bonked.
I will hit it with my chromatic orb.
All right.
So that is 17. 22 to hit.
Okay, that will hit.
And it is 8 points of acid damage.
All right. All right. Kaji?
I will do an unarmed strike with my astral arms. That way I don't have to be close and I can just kind of reach through people. Or a dirty 20.
That will hit. I just love the idea of a fist like flying through Vader to hit the guy.
For 8 points of damage.
Alright, that's 8.
And then do my second attack. Damn it. 13.
That will miss. Do you have any more?
That'll be it for now.
Alright. Hestia.
Okay, what position are they right now?
Vader is holding it by the back of the neck, so I'm assuming it's facing the wall from the pile of trash it just got yanked out of. He's essentially holding it like a cop while everybody beats on it. Quit resisting!
I was about to make a comment about that.
Part of me wants to go in with the short sword and just like...
Stabby, stabby.
Yes.
You can step in and go stabby, stabby.
Okay.
They
I'm fighting via Bluetooth, so...
Fighting via
15?
15 will miss, actually. Let's see. I was checking to see you don't have... Does she not have it yet? I'm trying to see if she has multi-attack already or not.
No, I think with warriors multi-attack.
Is it level 4? Or is it?
I think so, but I could be wrong.
Let's see. Second wind, weapon masteries, action surges.
Extra attack comes at level 5.
Okay.
Oh no, it's a paladin. Sorry, wrong one.
Yeah, but I thought it was like only a level or 2 for fighter to get extra attack.
Should be 2. Level 2 should be second wind or whatever.
No, that's not
Or not second wind.
The action surge. That's only a healing thing.
Action surge. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for.
Action surge. Yeah, action surge lets you take a whole extra action, but that's not the same.
Yeah. What subclass did you choose, Hestia?
She actually has not yet selected it since y'all hit level 3.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's something that we'll have to help her work through. I'm actually very glad that they shifted it from saying 2024 to saying 5.5 now.
Yep.
Because it's much. Alright. I'm flipping through some of these just to see.
Yeah, sure is worth mine.
Okay. Actually, she probably would really like the Arcane Archer. But she can look into that here in a bit. Okay. Yeah, I guess she doesn't have multi-attack yet. Weird. I thought they got that, like, level 2, literally.
So, like, they could technically get it at level 1 if they chose dual weapon fighting. Because you get to use your bonus for that.
But that's not the same as multi-attack, where you'd make multiple attacks when you take the attack action. Okay, so that's what Hestia can do right now, then. She can stay. That brings it to its turn. It's going to try to break out of the grapple. It got a 1!
Not today, Rodney.
Hang on, where is Vader's sheet? I want to look at it. Vader.
Yes.
Could you tell me what your unarmed strike damage is? Because it just hurt itself trying to break loose from your grip.
Damage is 4.
Okay, it just gave itself 4 damage and failed to get out of your grip. It is going to try to poke at Hestia, though, and it missed. I don't think a 12 hits Hestia.
No.
Is it 12? Oh, it actually should have been 16. Does a 16 hit Hestia?
Yes.
Okay. So you have been pocketed. How much? And it does... Oof. Bit more damage than I thought it was going to do. 1d8 plus 4. 7 damage to Hestia. Okay. Alright, Vader. You still got it pinned up against the wall, and it failed to break out of your arm. Your turn.
Okay. I would go with, like, bashing its skull into the wall, but that seems like it would just be an unarmed strike, and that's only going to do 4 damage.
No.
No?
That changes you're doing bludgeoning damage, not just an unarmed strike at that point.
Oh, okay, let's go with that.
Alright. Let's see. I'm looking for... roll 1d6 plus your strength.
Okay. Hold 1, please.
Where is your character sheet again? There it is. I'm going to add you a custom
plus
attack.
Strength, so that's... Alright, so plus 3. Okay, so 6 plus 3. Wait, did I have to roll for...
You're holding it.
Oh, yeah. True.
So you can't miss.
Fair enough. Okay, so that's 9 damage, or not? Yeah, 9 damage.
Alright. Is there anything else you can do, like bonus actions or anything?
Let's see. Spells. I have Divine Smite, Jump, and Searing Smite, so hang on a sec.
Dang it. I was trying to edit that.
Oh, okay, so this is perfect. Casting as 1 bonus action, which you take immediately after hitting a target with a melee weapon or unarmed strike. Target takes an extra 2d8 radiant damage from the attack. The damage increases by 1d8 if the target is a fiend or undead, which I don't think it is. So 2d8, is that right?
Give me a moment. I was giving you a wall slam attack in your thing now.
Oh.
Okay. You said which one did you cast?
Divine Smite. Is it Divine Smite? Hold on.
Let's see. Okay, 2d8 radiant
Yeah,
from
Divine
the attack.
Smite.
Okay, yeah, that one would classify. It is not a fiend or undead, so it will just be the 2d8.
Cool. So first one is 6. Second is 5, so 11 damage, radiant damage.
That makes it for a total of 20 damage. So you just slammed into the wall for essentially 20 damage. And its head falls off.
The headings have started.
Well, because you're holding it by the neck, so you just slammed its head into the wall, and its head like rolls off backwards over your hand.
So hold on, Azrael would try to catch that.
Roll me a
So the back.
dex save at disadvantage to catch the head.
Dex save. That's plus.
The beheadings continue.
I didn't think about that until after I said
that is
it.
a 15.
Alright, you successfully grab the head before it hits the ground.
I'd literally be on the ground just catching and be like, score.
So after a few more seconds, y'all hear footsteps coming down from the street, and 3 guards show up after the little fight, and see you
go
guys
retrieve my
standing
ball of
there.
steel.
You'll see y'all standing there with a broken nimblewright. What was that, Shadow?
I go pick up my little steel banded ball.
Okay.
You go pick up your discarded Pokeball.
Yeah.
Alright. So there are now 3 guards in the alley, and you're like, what's the commotion?
Just taking out some trash. Nothing to see here.
Was that... they look down at the number, is like, was that the automaton that you were taking care of?
Yes.
Well, alright then. They sheath their weapons and like, don't make commotions this early in the morning. I don't feel like paperwork before I get off my shift. And they turn and walk away. Just kind of grumbling about it being too early for this shit.
They seem like a pleasant lot.
Astro would pull out his rope and hand it to somebody and be like, should we tie up the body and just drag it home? Or should we just get an early start and head to the temple?
I say we take it back to the temple and see whatever the reward was and see if we can get some more information. But I would take heed. It seems coincidental that we found this puppet man way too soon.
Alright. So you're going to take it back to the temple. Are you going to look over it or anything besides the head that fell off?
I'll look at its weapons and, take a gander at it.
Alright.
I would point out to the group that I'm keeping the head.
Roll me investigation while you're looking over it.
I rolled a 16.
Okay.
I will ask to look at the head. I'll give it back. I just want to look at it.
Over the head.
Alright.
Astro would hand over the head to Kaji.
So while you're looking over the body, you find underneath, like a fold in the cloak, a piece of paper folded up. And when you open it up, you find that it is a map of Waterdeep with a X and a name written next to it. The X is in the dock ward, and the name written next to it says Grenda Gralhuld.
Grenda Gralhuld.
Asriel would take out his map of Waterdeep and make a copy of that. Just kind of mark it, just in case.
Give me 1 second. I need to actually consult my map here. Does this have... No, it does not. Dang, I really wish it would give me a, hand-drawn map for this. Alright, I'm going to attempt... Alright, let's grab black. Oh, I need bigger than that.
That's what she said.
I spelled that, didn't I? I did. Much easier to do if I had a pen. All right, there you go. I did it down in the dock ward where the X is. It is on the left end of the dock ward, if you can see it.
Huh.
So that is what you find.
All right. I say, after we dump off the puppet man with the Temple of Gond, reap our reward, I say we head south to the docks. I could do a little fishing.
What kind of weapons did it have on him besides the two that he took out?
It was a rapier and a dagger was all it had on it. So if he took
I'll ask if anybody wanted the rapier.
I don't need it.
I'm good.
No, thank
Anybody
you.
mind if I take it?
I'm laughing because Azrael's over there just collecting dexterity-based weapons.
Well, we could add it to an arsenal or an armory for our tower. So
Yeah.
So just sell it.
Yeah, that too.
Alright. Yeah, so this is a matched rapier and fighting dagger.
Ooh.
So, like what you would see in like a professional fencing kind of setup from the Renaissance.
I would really like that.
I also figured you already knew what that looked like.
Yeah.
So, alright. So you guys are going to carry this couple, I think it's like, how much do these damn things weigh?
300 pounds, I think is what the last time you said.
Did it have any money on it?
It's a robot.
Here it is. 230 kilograms or 500 pounds.
Good
Good
lord.
job for Vader.
Can Vader carry that at this level?
I don't know.
I mean, we could always put it
Look at
apart.
your inventory and
Click on the weight carried, it'll show you what your carry capacity / push, drag, or lift capacity is. So yeah. Okay. I'm going
I know
to
numbers are hard, but I have faith in you.
No, fuck you. I'm trying to fucking find it. I don't see it.
Click on inventory, scroll all the way up, and at the top, under the My Inventory, there's a weight carried. If you click on that, it will come up with the amount you can push, drag, and lift.
Yeah, hang on. My shit's just... no, the problem... Hang on.
We could take it apart a little bit more than it already is. I mean, you know,
I'm going to I will
Carrying
assume
capacity 240 pounds.
And what is your
push, drag, or lift is 480.
Okay, so I guess without the head, he could just barely do that. I would say y'all are gonna want a cart. It's a couple miles over to the.
Well, we dismantle it.
Yeah, let's just take the arms and the legs off. Everybody gets a piece.
I'll take an arm.
Why are you hitting yourself?
I was about to say, I'm absolutely going to use this to pester the shit out of people the entire way there. It's like put the fingers down into like a fist and then push, get the pointer finger out and just like poke people from an extra distance. Like, it's like my actual arms.
Are you taking one or both arms then? I'm just curious.
Just one.
I'd take my sickle out and just start kind of cutting this thing up a little.
Clink, clink, clink. It is made out of wood and metal, sir.
Okay, well, Vader, grab one arm, I'll grab the other, and we'll just, yeah.
Alright. Is Vader gonna yank on the other arm while Azrael's got one?
Sure.
Alright. So y'all spend a few minutes
I'll be right back.
pulling this thing limb from limb. Oh, my parties for this are just ridiculous.
I would before I hand over the second arm, I would take the hand off too, and just stick the hand in kind of like my bag.
So you're keeping the mechanical hand, the head. Are you keeping any other parts?
No, just those two. The souvenirs, put them in my room.
It's not the other character to keep other parts.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Carlos,
I'm
you
good.
can use it to wave at people. You know how in it he uses Georgie's arm to wave.
Oh, I was gonna like make it so that the middle finger is out and just kind of hold it up at people. Or if somebody pisses me off, just smack them with it like a duel. Like the glove used to be back in the day. Just slap them with the hand.
Alright.
Zoe, you fat ass. No.
Actually, how far is it? It is. Oh, actually, it's only about a half a mile to the Temple of Gond. Let's see. 350, 850, 1350, 19.
Hey, Melon, can you bring me my naan and my dip?
Yeah, it's about a half mile to the temple. Not a full mile. That's right. Y'all are much closer than the previous party. Okay. Alright, so you guys are going to drag it. Do we need to add this to the list of decapitation points now?
Yes. I mean, technically, this would be a whole dismemberment, so.
Technically.
Alright, there. It's been added now. Alright. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. There's now an extra point on the map where y'all have now dismembered something. Alright. So I'm assuming that Vader is going to end up carrying the 110-pound torso.
Yeah, pretty much.
The right arm.
Alright. Why the right arm? Because you're right-handed?
Yes.
It just wouldn't be right otherwise.
Right. It would just feel wrong.
Puns are fun. Alright, let's see.
Oh, good.
That's 200-300. Okay, so the arm itself is gonna weigh 70 pounds.
How? Oh, this was 500 pounds.
Yeah, honestly, I should probably make the torso weigh more to balance it out, but alright. So the legs will each weigh about 100 pounds, the head weighs about 20 pounds, the arms each weigh about 70 pounds. So that way you'll know how much y'all are hauling around.
I would say in the future we might get ourselves a cart and maybe a couple of some sort of animals to tow the cart.
I'm just picturing using the spiders.
Don't we have somebody that can turn themselves into a horse?
We do. Do I need to turn myself into a horse?
was like, couldn't we just, have her turn into a horse and then just flop it over her back, like all a
Yeah.
Red Dead 2 style?
I mean, we could have, but it's already dismembered.
Yeah, kind of jumped on the let's yank it apart wagon.
Oops.
It should tell you something about our group. That's our first go-to.
That was your first go-to?
We don't think about that.
I already did. Hestia didn't say
For
a
a
thing
party.
about yanking it apart.
We don't talk about Bruno.
We especially talk about Bruno.
That's like the best song in the whole movie.
No, actually, no, it is. Never mind. I take it back.
Alright. So y'all spend an hour or so just lugging this thing over to the... taking your time and lugging the bits over to the temple. And they are already open for the day, being, diligent clerics and such. And also
I
running
didn't know. I don't think temples close, do they?
most of them do, actually. Or at least to the public. But the House of Inspired Hands also operates as a workshop. So, you guys show up, and one of the people sees what you're carrying, like, can we help you?
I forgot who we need to ask for in a second. It was.
Azrael would look at him and be like, yeah, we're returning this defective product.
What you think is a child walks over to you, and it turns out it's just a gnome. And you're like, defective? Well...
Yeah, it blew shit up.
It looks like you pulled it apart!
Because it blew shit up.
Well, that doesn't sound like one of ours.
Ah,
The one you guys made that you have locked in your attic made it.
yes. I believe his name was Nim. And also our other contact is Valenta, the Dragonborn.
This
Tell them we
way.
found a missing puppet man.
After you said Valenta and like you mentioned him, he just giant size and starts ignoring everything else you're saying. He's like, this way, and he starts walking into the temple, and he goes to a door that's 7 corners into the place, and just starts banging on the door. Valenta, wake up!
I look at Kaji and be like, Pokemon battle?
Oh, you want me to poke the man? Okay. And I'm going to poke him with the arm.
I take out the hand from my pocket and be like, high five.
Hey, lend a hand.
Just because I'm low intelligence doesn't mean I'm low on fun.
Give me a second, I was looking some stuff up. Okay. So you go to poke at him. Where are you trying to poke him at?
In the back.
What
The
part?
back of the
Square in
head?
the back.
Just right between
Square in the
shoulder
middle of the
blades?
Yep.
Alright. Oh. Weird. My owlbear just randomly refreshed while I was trying to get to the... oh. Okay. Well, that didn't proc. Okay. You go to poke him in the back, and as you make contact with the finger to his back, you get zapped by electricity. And so does he. You both take 4
Oops.
damage.
Oops.
He's like...
Static
And like you see him jump like 4 feet into the air. No,
Get
he's a
some
gnome. He's like
fucking
2
air.
feet tall.
I'm about to say he gets some pretty fucking good air there.
He's
Oh, he got some
also
hops. All right.
whatever you just poked that was under his like tunic just shocked the shit out of him.
Interesting.
And he's like, what did you do?
I poked you.
He just glares like. You see him reach back and pull a thing that he had strapped under his tunic off. And he's like, "You broke it!" He just starts storming off. Doesn't even keep knocking on the door.
I'm gonna ask you, what the hell do you have under your cloak?
He doesn't answer you. He just walks off. What do you do now?
I'm gonna go trot after him and ask him, what do you have under your cloak? I need to poke him again, I will.
Alright, so you follow him just like off into the workshop as he's muttering. Valenta opens the door and goes and sees your group and like, oh, you. Were you able to find it?
I dumped the piece that I was carrying right in front of her on the floor. We found your wayward puppet man, yes.
Excellent. Now, it is early. For me, anyhow. Was there a promise of payment? I don't recall.
I do believe
There
you
was.
made something of a reward. Also, more information about how we might acquire a Lantanese submersible, if that rings a bell.
Submersible?
Yeah. Scarlet Marinov Lantanese submersible. Because there's the sunken ship in Deepwater Harbor, the Dragon Turtle.
I'm currently trying to flip through.
Yeah.
So that was. I think over here. I need to flip this way for a moment to find the piece you're talking about.
Yeah. Sorry.
So, that was.
I just have it here in my notes. So I look back, it's here in my notes. That's how I got Nim and Valenta.
No, you're good.
I don't remember.
Let's see.
I don't remember what Nim was. He's probably another gnome.
Nim is the nimblewright.
Yeah, that's the like sentient nimblewright up in the top floor.
No, oh yeah, he's the one who built the puppet man.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said
He was lonely.
I'm trying to find the mission thing you just mentioned. Read that out again. The shipwreck.
So the Dragon Turtle, which sank in Deepwater Harbor. And then I got Scarlet Marinov, the Lantanese submersible. And I have this weird feeling, sneaky suspicion, since we are going to be in that general vicinity.
I am not able to find that. I'm gonna have to look into that again. Could you send me a picture of that note, and I'll look into that later?
Yeah.
Because I cannot find the information. That one might have been something I added in, and I'm not currently recalling. Because I did add in some stuff so you'd be able to have more stuff to do. And I might not be recalling it, because... Alright.
Yeah, like I said, my notes are a little twitchy, but I will send you what I got.
That's alright. Alright, so, after you she heads back into her room, closing the door gently, not like slamming it in your face. And she returns a moment later and holds out a hefty cloth sack to you.
Hefty.
Yes.
Hefty cloth sack. All right, I take the hefty cloth sack from her.
Alright. And inside, you find a ton of money.
A literal ton?
No. You find 500 gold pieces value of money. Some of it's in silver and stuff like that, but it's 500 gold pieces of value.
Okay.
So. Alright, and just leave all the pieces right here. I'll have someone come pick them up later. And she points across the hall to where there's a little bitty corner to tuck them into. And she bends down and picks up the... I think you had did you have an arm or a leg?
So I dropped the leg.
Leg, okay. She picks up the leg and is like, "Whoa!" And she chucks it over in the corner where she decided to put all the other pieces.
Not a morning person. Got it.
Alright. And Kaji, since you ran off chasing the gnome that got shocked,
Sorry.
You find that he had a little, like on his back, he ends up taking off his robe while working, and underneath he's just got like engineer's clothes, like he's got simple pants and some overalls and a simple shirt. And on top of that, he's got like an exoskeleton, like there's Edge of Tomorrow, I think is the movie.
Okay.
Where they've got like those exoskeletons where it's supposed to enhance their strength. He's got something like that, and right in the back where he pulled that piece out, there's a circular disc, and the piece he pulled out is a piece of like brass with a gem in it, and you cracked the gem.
I didn't even poke him that hard.
It was not a very big gem. Think of it like a...
what kind of gem is that brittle?
It was essentially made into a lens. Like, that's how thin it was. And so you see, like, you're watching him ask, I'm assuming, absolutely pestering him with questions that he's not answering. Other than mutters.
Oh, yeah.
And you watch him...
What kind of gem was that? Why is it that color? Why does it thin? How did you get it that way? What is this for? What does this thing do?
So the lens is about the size of like a $50 across.
Give me just a second.
So. One Mississippi. I gave him more than a second before I did that.
So I did send you my notes.
Okay.
So I should have edited it so it actually looks like it was up and down instead of on the side.
That's fine.
Yeah.
My head can rotate.
All right.
Dragon turtle sink in the deep water.
Yeah.
Scarlet.
Yeah, the lantern is submersible.
So, how in the world did y'all get this information?
From you.
No, like what NPC gave it? I'll have to go back and listen to that.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Because it
But
looks like it was before you met Valenta.
It technically kind of was. I think it was actually at the temple. Oh, no, I think we saw a display. If I recall correctly.
Okay, that's what it was. It's a display in the temple. That's okay. Now I know what I'm looking at.
But what we heard about the dragon turtle, which sank in Deepwater Harbor.
Which is the harbor outside Waterdeep.
Right, which is the water or the harbor where this Grinda Garloff.
Yeah, because flipping back and forth, not finding what I'm needing. I'm just waiting on Tarrant right now.
I'm back.
Okay. I was getting the lens that you shattered, the crystal lens, about the size of like a $50, and underneath it is like a magical core. Think of essentially you poked his arc reactor. Essentially. Okay, yeah, here it is. Inside the temple, one of the things y'all saw was a miniature model of a mechanical dragon turtle that had its a plate affixed to it that read "Big Belchy sank in Deepwater Harbor," and it states like 100 years ago. So that's what that was. Okay, that was something you found interesting and you decided to take a note on. I found out. You basically broke his arc reactor, which shocked him and you, and caused his exoskeleton to throw him into the air as it malfunctioned.
Whoops.
After he gets it fixed and put back on there, he glares at you like, "Now go away! Go!
Can you show me where to go?
You're hopeless, aren't you? Fine." And
Yes.
he walks you back to where your friends were.
I'm going to see the pile of parts and just be like, oh, okay, I guess that's what we're doing, and just huck the arm in the pile.
So you
Then
guys
high-five
see
it before I put it back, though.
You guys see Kaji walking up with a gnome that is now not in like robes, wearing like, exoskeleton armor basically, or exoskeleton with no armor on it. Alright. So you have been handed a bag of 500 gold. And we now know what the dragon turtle thing was.
Yeah.
So
I thought it was Harley.
Well, I mean, it still could be something if you guys want to start digging around in the bottom of the ocean.
It's in Deepwater Harbor.
Alright, well.
Alright,
so now y'all are going to head towards the dock where the Grenda Garloff is marked.
Valenta, I do have one question.
Yes.
If one were in the market for it, how could one acquire a puppet man of their own or a similar automaton?
We don't sell them. We use them during events, but we do not sell them. At least not us. If I assume you could find some other sets of gnomes that would be happy to sell their services, but you will not find them here.
Well, I wasn't considering buying one. I just wanted to know how to acquire one. Thank you.
I will not be assisting you with that. Is there anything else you need?
Do you know who Glinda Valrock is? I'll try my best approximation of the name from memory.
You got me a second? I'm looking up her. I know of her. I don't know her personally.
Who is she?
This. I am pulling up her thing so I can make sure I'm reading stuff correctly. She's a treasure hunter, from what I know. She goes into the water and pulls out things from ships that have sank over the years.
Very interesting.
Would she be somebody who'd be interested in a big Belchies, whatever thingy? Submersible?
Big
Sunken dragon
Belchy.
turtle?
Big Belchy was more or less a party float. It was big and fancy. It sank during a day of wonder. I think it was.
I wonder why it sank.
I believe originally it
Right.
was meant to be some type of military ship, but it didn't really take off.
Obviously, it sank.
Quite obviously. Now, I still need to get a couple more hours horizontal. I was up late last night. Good day. And she just kind of waves you
Good
away.
Well, Valenta, one last thing. If ever you need our services, we are staying at the Tesla Tower, just down the road.
Tesla Tower. Okay. If I need it, I'll send a runner.
Have a good day.
She turns and closes the door. Alright. It is 10:30.